All right. Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us today. So we're going to be going over the current wellness program year, as well as just some different features with what you can do to earn points for the wellness program. So first of all, we have our tier set up. So a little bit different this year. You can still earn 350 points. But tier 1 is 100 points for the biometric screen and the age gauge. Tier 2 is 200 points for your annual physical and any of the other challenges, earning up to 250 points still. So the point total has not changed. So then the third tier is if you get your COVID booster, then that's $50. If you have not gotten your COVID vaccine yet and you get it within this program year, so starting January, then you will get that $100. But it must be within this plan year. So even if you got your COVID booster last fall, you would have to still have the booster from starting January to get your $50. That payout's not going to be until August. So for our biometric screens, the YMCA does the biometric screens every year, and we're going to have those coming out soon for those dates. So stay tuned for that, but that is your hemoglobin A1C, blood pressure, total cholesterol, and your waist circumference. Any of those values that are in normal ranges for your health, those will count towards points as well. And then we also have the age gauge survey. So if you're on your wellness portal on the WellRight app, this is what this starts to look like. So you have, it's a lengthier survey. It takes about 15 minutes, but at the end of it, it'll give you your health age. So it's always nice to see if your health age is younger than your actual age, but it'll calculate that. So this is the second requirement for tier 1. If you have any issues with that, please let me know. We'll be going over WellRight and how to get logged in a little bit, but going further into like health challenges, you can get 10 points for, again, having your biometric results in range. Your spouse biometric completion, that's actually 50 points. Teeth cleaning, vision exam, flu shot, connecting with the health coach. Those are all things that hopefully you're doing already, but those count as points as well. You also have immunizations and preventative screens, which some examples of those are included here, but those would count towards 10 points as well for up to four of those. Then the Health University courses are actually in the WellRight portal. Those are pretty easy, give me kind of points. Those are ones that you just go on the portal, watch a quick video, maybe answer a question or two, and you get 10 points for those. I upload wellness moment videos each month. And so this is the upcoming wellness moment videos that are going to be coming up for this year. This month's on addiction, moving more in April, healthy skin. These are pretty short videos. They're 5 to maybe 10 minutes and 5 points, just answer a question. You can play it in the background, listen to it, answer the question, you get some points for that as well. And then we have monthly portal challenges. And so these are different challenges that points will vary, but it's typically around 10 points. I think the clean workspace, I believe, is 5 points, but no, that one's 10 points as well. But this month is keeping your workspace clean, having a clean workspace so that you go home every day with your workspace being clean. Lots of different challenges coming up for that, but just different things to help kind of keep you healthy, kind of keep your life a little bit more organized, and little things to kind of help with improving your health. And then we have lunch and learn talks. So these are worth 10 points. So you're here today. Stay tuned for next month. We're going to talk about gastrointestinal health. It's going to be part 1 of a part 2 series. So this one's going to talk more about structural issues with the GI tract, like colitis, diverticulitis. Part 2 will include IBS. And then in May, we're going to be talking about mental fitness. And we are having someone from mediation services talk about mental fitness for us and how to stay mentally well. There are also going to be some upcoming talks actually in June and August as well. No, June and September rather. So some of those changed a little bit, but we're going to have a couple more talks on mental health and a financial wellness talk. We also had a financial wellness talk last month. So if you missed that, that's going to be on the YouTube page as well. And again, if you're here for the live recording, you get the points. But if you go back and watch it, that's something that's kind of on your own time here too. But so wellness challenges, we have a lot of wellness challenges coming up. So we have Move It, which is going on right now. We actually are wrapping up this week. Introduction to Exercise program. And that's something that if you wanted to do on your own and you're on the City of Dayton insurance, you can do that as well. We have Healthy Weight for Me that is starting actually April 5th. It's the Tuesday of that week. And that's going to be 12 weeks into weight management, kind of going in the ins and outs of weight management, everything from nutrition to exercise and talking about sleep and stress and how that impacts your weight as well. So looking forward to that one. Spring into action. So this, if you are familiar with Maintain No Gain, our 8-week fall challenge to not lose weight, this is going to be run very similarly. So you have 8 weeks where all of your challenges are going to be on the portal, or we will have a log so that you can log them yourself. And then getting 150 minutes of exercise in each week for the 8 weeks. And to get the points for the exercise, I'm sorry. All right. I'm just going to keep going here. To get the points for the exercise portion, you will need to get 5 weeks of that hitting that 150 minutes of exercise. And each week you'll have those challenges on the portal to earn points as well. So again, very similar to Maintain No Gain. It's pretty much everything you can do on your own. Just submitting to me your exercise at the end of the challenge and either logging it on the log so I can give you the points or doing all of that on the portal. The hypertension program is going to be coming up in July. So this is a program to help you manage your blood pressure. We have a Couch to 5K program starting in July too. Typically we have a 5K along with the health and safety fair. That's still kind of to be determined if we're going to be having that. So kind of stay tuned, but the Couch to 5K program you can do on your own, and it's helps you get ready for that 5K so that you're ready to go for it. Health and safety fair right now is still scheduled in October. So tentatively, we are planning on having that health and safety fair in October. Again, that 5K kind of to be determined. Diabetes management challenge. So this is a 6 weeks challenge that if you have diabetes, this is going to be helpful for you as far as you can learn all of the ins and outs of diabetes management, how to help manage your diabetes, what really is diabetes, what kind of things impact diabetes. So what can you do to help those blood sugars stay a little bit more level and steady. And then Maintain No Gain, our 8-week challenge in the fall to maintain your weight over the holiday season. Average weight gain is 8 to 10 pounds over the holiday season. So trying to manage your weight and keep your weight, keep your weight more steady. So again, you do weigh in before and after, and there's weekly challenges for you to participate in. And then there's peer-to-peer challenges. These are on the portal as well. There are a lot of challenges or personal challenges on the portal that you can do yourself or challenge a friend to. We'll talk about it a little bit more with the portal demo, but there's a lot of options that you can earn points that way. So tons and tons of options for you to earn points. And then our additional tier of the COVID vaccine, again, $100 or 50 points for getting the COVID vaccine, and $50 and 50 points for the COVID booster. So the total amount of points that you need for the $300 if you don't get vaccinated for the booster is the 300 points, but the vaccine and the booster are still going to count towards points, is the 350 points. If you get the vaccine and booster, you would get the $350. Hopefully that makes sense. If you need to submit those, submit them to VaxVerify at DaytonOhio.gov. And after it's uploaded there, there's some processing time and it'll be uploaded to your portal and you'll see that your points came in. And then we have a portal demo as well. So here's the link that you would go to register if you have not already registered for your wellness portal. On there, you can set up text tracking, navigate peer-to-peer challenges, go to Community Care Connect and get portal help. So when you click on it, comes up and it looks like this. So if it's your first time registering, you would click register, fill out all of your information here and agree and register. You do have to register on a computer.
Sarah, it didn't show
Maybe
up here.
share your screen. Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
It's still showing the PowerPoint presentation. And for anybody that's just joining us, please mute your phone. This is being taped live to tape, please. There it is, Sarah. Thank you.
Okay. So here is where you would go to register. You would enter in all of your information, agree to the terms, register. You do have to register on a computer. Unfortunately, you cannot register on the app. But once you finish registering, it'll give you an email. It sometimes takes a little bit for the email to come through to your email account. You do not have to use your city email to register. You can use whatever email you have, but you need to use the name that the city has on file for you. So if your name's Timothy and you go by Tim and you enter in Tim as your name, it is not going to work. It's not going to let you register. So that's the big catch there. I'm going to log in here so you can see this. You'll get news flashes. So this is the wellness moment that popped up. This is what the page looks like. So there are lots of different resources on here. One I'm going to highlight out here real quick is our Community Care Connect. You can find community resources. And this is like a handout. So if you go to this link, I can give you this link as well. Then there are a bunch of resources that you can use to, I'm gonna try to get this out of the way, that you can use to find food, housing, utilities, transportation, legal services, education, a whole bunch of stuff at your fingertips just for your own personal needs. Sorry, I'm trying to get back. All right, so other kind of helpful resources here. If you go to incentive forms, here's the spouse form that you need, biometric form if you're doing it offsite. We prefer you to get it through the Y. It is good to get it through the Y so that it is directly uploaded to us and it makes things a lot easier. That is there. So here is a breakdown of your points as far as your tier 1 and tier 2 activities. Here's your biometric screen, age gauge. Age gauge, you can just click start and it'll take you to the survey. Some of these, like the vaccine and the vaccine booster, will be uploaded automatically for you by us once we get the reports from the city. Annual physical.
Can I ask you a quick question?
Yeah.
On the Y and the Y biometrics, how do we access the schedule for the Y?
Jamila, do you want to take that one?
Can I interject on that one? Okay.
Yeah.
This year, we're pushing up the actual Y biometric screenings. It's going to be the end of May and the all of June.
Okay.
And those are going to be sporadically, scheduled for City Hall and all the surrounding areas. The schedule is not finalized yet, so I can't put it out just yet. But as soon as the Y confirms everything, it will appear on the portal, and I will let you guys know when you can actually access to sign up for the biometric screenings.
Okay.
We'll probably just send out information first just so you're aware that it's coming. And about 3 weeks before we get started with the actual biometric screenings, we'll let you guys sign up like you usually do every year.
Okay, thank you.
No problems. Sorry about that.
All good. Annual physical is self-report, so you can go and submit and just say, yep, I did my physical, and submit it that way. Health challenges, here's Healthy Honey. So this is one, again, you can submit and upload the Healthy Honey, or you can send it to me, or there's the portal support that's right here, portal support at eversidehealth.com, submit it there. One of those places, we will upload it for you. Blood pressure, A1C, cholesterol, waist circumference, these are all uploaded from your biometric screens. So that's not something you can submit. Pearly whites, that's the dentist, vision exam, and prevent it and protect you. So these are all kind of things, again, you should be hopefully doing already. So dentist, you're supposed to go twice, so you can earn 20 points. Just submit the date that you went to the dentist, that you did it, and then click save. All you need to do. Vision exam, preventive screenings are the, again, your preventive colonoscopy, that list from earlier, colonoscopy, mammograms, pap smears, etc. Protect you is all of those immunizations like the pneumonia, not COVID on this one because we covered that earlier, but flu shot is here. And then Coach Connect, it would just be talking to your healthcare provider about some kind of health concern you have. If you're on the City of Dayton insurance, you could count this as talking to me about something. You would just go to track, submit the date, yes or no, and then save. I'm going to close out for now. Healthy You, these are all of those courses I just told you about. So you can go to learn. And here's all of the different topics. So each video is 10 points. So it could be anxiety, asthma, blood pressure. There's some on back pain and regular chronic pain, COVID resources, depression, tons and tons and tons and tons of topics. You can earn up to 40 points here. So if you do 5 videos, you're not going to get the extra points for those extra videos. You're more than welcome to watch them just for your own benefit, but you're not going to get more points. Continuing to work our way down here, we have our Be Well challenges. So this is the blood drive. If you do blood drive, if you're doing your own fun run that you're doing, say you go do a turkey trot, or you're going to do a walk for a community event, or walk to support women, something like that, that would count towards points. Serving in your community, being a team player, playing on a sports team, participating in the health fair. We have the pool events coming up. So again, you're going to earn points for that. Those dates are to be announced here as well. Our 5K, and then September's and going to be coming up in September again. Here's our clean workspace that we talked about for the portal challenge for this month. This is today's lunch and learn, and then also the current oh my gosh, wellness moment. Can't think of what it's called. And here's your personal challenges. So if you add a challenge, here are all the different types of challenges. There's everything from eating more beans to coloring, being more grateful, biking, reading more books, anything you feel like you want to accomplish as far as like a goal you have in your life, it's probably on there. So a bunch of ways to earn points here. Back. All right, hopefully you can see, and says you can. So portal on the app. So you look for the well-being, the wellness, the little leaves, the green leaves for the, oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm forgetting the name of this right now. Little well-right leaves for the app. And the inside of the app's going to look a little bit like this. So this is a little tour of the app. Here's your tier 1 challenges again. And as we, ooh, sorry. It'll scroll through. This is a video I made earlier, so sorry, it might be running a little slower. There are a bunch of announcements that you can click on the announcements tabs and kind of see what are the upcoming events that way. As you go along the bottom bar there, there's going to be your links. Those are going to be the links that are at the top of the page on the on the website. Here's your age gauge. And then once you finish your age gauge, that will take you to your results of your age gauge survey after you've completed it. And your history, you can connect to different devices. If you click on devices, that's going to be the different devices that you can connect. So that's how you connect to your Apple Health or your Garmin. Here's all the university courses that you can go to from that link as well. You can also edit anything from your profile on that bottom page. I don't think. All right. So any questions, anything that you all are kind of struggling with, anything you feel like, hey, how do I get to this? How do I get registered? Any questions on upcoming events?
We had one question, Sarah, while you were speaking, and this was from Stephen. He asked about the money. The maximum amount you can get if you're just looking at the wellness plan itself, not the COVID shot or the booster, is actually $300. So you can get $350, but you have to get that booster shot in order to get that bonus $50 this year. That's the only difference that has actually came into play. And that was a management decision, not necessarily ours. We were told that, you know, they're pushing people to get boosted. So that's one of the reasons why we had to change the program to reflect that. Okay, it looked like we have another message here. Okay. No, these points this year, anything that you're doing between January 1 and December 31st will actually be this year. The question was, do these points apply to next year's plan? No, it's actually this year's plan. We switched, what is it, 2 years ago now? No, actually just last year, Sarah. We actually switched last year to January to December to make it easier for everybody to remember what's going on and to remember it's actually a calendar year now. It makes it easier for me as well as everybody else along the way. You know, you have to do everything by December 31st.
And the name of the app as well, right? I did see that one come in.
Thank you.
The link, hopefully you can answer. I do not see the intranet for you all.
Okay, what I can do is, Dan, I can actually directly send that email out to you. I actually have to copy it each time and send it to people to make sure I tell you exactly what it says versus me missing out on a letter or two.
So they will be uploaded by the YMCA. It does take about 2 months for the results for the biometric screens to be uploaded from the YMCA, but they should be. If they are not uploaded for you after about a couple months, if you give us a month from the last biometric screen, if they're not uploaded by then for you, reach out to me. We'll figure out what happened. And Diana already sent their COVID information.
If you've already submitted your COVID information or your booster shot to Vax Verify, I'll get a spreadsheet that I send over to Everside Health, which they upload everybody on there. I'm only doing that every 6 weeks now because we're not in the rush to pay people. So you will get your actual, what happens with the icon, and Sarah just went over the icons, that little green box that says COVID booster, it would disappear. And then you have to go to past events because you've already completed the event. Or is it completed events or past events? I can't remember what it says when it disappears.
I think it's completed.
Okay, under the completed tab, because it literally does disappear. It doesn't mean that, you know, you've lost anything. It means you gained your points, and the points should reflect at the top. Okay.
September.
No, you're still good.
Yeah.
What Ryan's question was about starting, if you're an employee that is brand spanking new, everybody that's on here right now is still eligible for the wellness plan money. The issue is, in the past, pre-COVID, nobody can get their funds until they've actually completed their probationary period. So if you completed your probationary period, that is when you'll be eligible for your actual funds. So if there's anybody on here that is not does not have access to the wellness portal, I want to make sure you understand it takes up to 2 months from the time you start to upload into the Everside systems due to the computer system. So like, let's just say somebody started last week, but the upload went over 2 weeks ago. Sometimes it takes a little bit longer for that to upload. So Ryan, you're fine. You will be eligible to actually get your funds this year. I think actually you're off probation now, but you know, what the holdup is only if you're on probation is when I can't issue you the actual funds.
And just to clarify, this program year started in January and it'll go through December. So you can earn points throughout the whole year. And you can start earning points as soon as you get uploaded. And then for the biometric screens, if you use your own doctor, so under those links, those quick links or incentive forms, that's where the form is for if you had your biometrics done with your own doctor. The one that is typically not done by most providers is the waist circumference. And so that would need to be made sure that you have that on there as well to have the biometric screen completed.
I missed a question from M. Abney. Will there be a biometric screenings coming out to aviation? Yes, we will be out there. Once again, I don't have the finalized date yet. We will be out there for half a day. And unlike before, we're usually out there all day. We don't have a lot of participation out in aviation, but we will be out there for 4 hours on one of those scheduled dates. And we will make sure that we send that out to the aviation employees, because the only people that can come out there to the biometric screenings there will be aviation employees up in the front area. I can't remember the name of the room, right when you first walk to the airport to the far right-hand side. I can't remember, it's family something. But yes, we do have that scheduled out in aviation.
Jamila, there was also a question about the COVID incentive being paid out separately as it was last year. I know you were talking about the incentive payouts. I think if I remember correctly, that was part of tier 1 and you paid out tier 1 separately last year.
Correct. This is the difference this year. The tier 1 is only going to be technically the biometric screenings and your age gauge. That's it for tier 1. Now, if you're brand new or came in at the end of last year and was already vaccinated but didn't get paid, then at that point you're eligible for both. Sarah mentioned that earlier, for both the COVID vaccine as well as the booster shot this year. If you have recently started, but yet you got paid the COVID vaccine anytime in the 2021 year, even if you got paid this February for a previous year, then you're no longer eligible for the COVID vaccine shot. Okay, just want to be very clear about that. There's 2 different things going on. If you've already paid, you cannot get the COVID vaccine $100. Okay, and I know this is going to be a little confusing, but the COVID vaccine and the age gauge and the biometrics are considered the same thing. You cannot get an additional $100. So it will never be $450. Okay, I want to make it clear to everybody on that end. Did I answer your question? I want to make sure I was clear about that. Sorry, my chat box is going so fast.
I saw when you put in the dates of your dentist appointments and vision appointments, it should upload automatically. That doesn't have to get approved on our end, and so you should get those points right away. If that's not happening, let me know. I can look and see what's going on.
I did find out that a lot of times you do have to refresh your screen or log back out and log back on for your points to appear. The actual icon does disappear, but it doesn't necessarily show the points right away unless you refresh your screen.
And then if you don't complete probation until September, can I still participate and get credit for all of the medical stuff courses? But will I not get the money until September?
What will happen is the first payout I'm scheduling is tentatively scheduled for August of this year. The next payout will be in February of next year. So you can still do everything, especially the people that are already in the portal, but yet you're still on probation. You can still enter everything, post everything to your account. And then when you clear probation, that's when you'll go on my list to be paid. If you've done everything, you met your minimum points and tier 1 and tier 2, then you will get your funds within this plan year. Sometimes people won't be paid until February though, because you're going to miss that August cutoff date for my my payouts. Okay. It's called the Friends and Family Center. Anybody in aviation, we are up in the front in the Friends and Family Center. Thank you. Okay. Did we get all the questions asked and answered? I think we have another one.
And if you have any questions you think of later, I know it's always like, oh man, I wish I would have asked this. Feel free to email me or call me or text me at that number on the screen, 937-422-0408. Or you can email me, whatever you need. Feel free.
There is one
They're not
question.
dumb questions.
Somebody asked about the biometric screenings from your own doctor.
Yes, so that's where there is a form on the portal that you can download and take that into your provider to fill out. Your provider needs to fill it out, but that's the one where your waist circumference is something typically not taken at your primary care physician's office. So that's something that would need to be taken in addition to the rest of the biometric screens. The YouTube page is, I will put a link in the chat for you all so that you can access it. Give me a second.
Not only does Sarah make a wonderful YouTube wellness channel, she has a lot of great videos on there. You do not get extra points for those, but those can be informational for your family or your friends. Even it's a lot of great information. I don't know if you did your bio, Sarah. I was too busy taking attendance, but she is a registered dietitian, you guys. Not only does she do the wellness part, but she's, you know, excellent in her field, and she knows a lot of things about condition management. So that's important too. So if you do have an opportunity to go out on the YouTube channel, not only to see this, but the financial presentation last month, that's important that you can actually, you know, get some other great information for you or your family.
All right, this is the YouTube channel. Again, I'll put the link in the chat. So thanks, Jamila.
No problem.
And there, I know it's pretty hard to access without the link, unfortunately, not popular enough yet. But all of the old wellness moments are up here, as well as the 10-minute workout. You have the financial wellness talk that Jessica Tucker did last month on student loans. And I think the plan's to bring her back later this year for another talk.
Yeah.
Oh, shoot, this is not it. But lots of different videos. We did feature Sarah Lydia in a wellness moment last year. So if anybody wants to talk about their own experiences on the wellness moments, feel free. I'd love to have you on. I can send out the upcoming events and have those for you to pick from as far as your topic of choice.
And before we actually wrap up, are there any other questions? But I do want to say, I don't know who PDT is. And we had two numbers that popped up that I don't know your numbers. Could you please either send it to the IT box? Don't send it to me directly because I'm on my cell phone right now. I had computer problems, but could you send it to the IT mailbox, direct message me your name, just so I can put you on the attendance list so you can actually get credit for the actual session today. And it was 2 telephone numbers that popped up. One has since actually disconnected, so I don't know who that other person was. But if you can do me a favor, just please send me a direct message, or you can actually just send it in the chat box so I can take your attendance and make sure that I have you down, okay? Do we have any other questions? No? Well,
Hey, Jamila, this is Coleman.
Go ahead.
I was late. I was late to the meeting because I had to go over and take a drug test to see if I was having a baby. So can you just make sure you got my name down?
I got you down. Thank you.
Right?
Yeah. They wanted to see if I was having a boy or a girl. So. and they give me a gun.
Okay, I got the few people that now that we close this out, I'm gonna make sure I got everybody for attendance. Usually what happens in the next 2 weeks, you will actually get 10 more points added to your portal. If there's anybody on here that is new, that is not on a portal access, I'm still keeping access for people that do attend these. So when you are active, I can add those points from last month or this month or both, depending on if you were in both sessions. I appreciate everybody's time, and it's going to probably be another week before Sarah will be able to upload this to YouTube. But once again, it will be on YouTube. If you have any specific questions, you're more than welcome to give her a call. She can access everybody's information on their portal. I cannot, but I can help you if you happen to lock yourself out. I can show you how to walk through resetting your password. That's important. So again, my extension is 4052. I'm your wellness coordinator. And with the city. And if you have any questions at all, you're more than welcome to give me a call or Sarah a call, and we'll be able to help you out. Do not leave money on the table. I was telling the wellness committee earlier today, there were hundreds of people that were so close to getting the whole $350 last year, but 5, 10, 20 points off, which is basically two of these sessions could have gain them the $350. So don't miss the money, please.
Please don't.
Okay.
And if anybody has any ideas for future things they want to see, please let me know as far as different topics and things. So always looking for new ideas.
Okay. Well, thank you guys so much. I think I got everybody. If for some reason you do not have your points within 2 weeks, would you please give me a call? I tried to make sure I did a quick screenshot of everybody's name just in case I missed somebody. And I don't want to miss anyone. And then PDT, I don't know still who you are. So I want to make sure that. I'm sorry, LaDonna, you're not muted. Okay. Just wanted to make sure everybody gets their actual credit. We don't want anybody missing out on points. Okay. Thank you guys so much.
Thanks,
And thank you again, Sarah.
Thanks.
Okay. You guys have a wonderful day.
You too.